Awesome. Let's get started. I just want to prefix this class by saying we're going to be working through some clusters of exercises, probably longer than I would teach in a normal group setting, but I just kind of want to show some ideas of where we can go with these things. As always, if there's anything I need to know about your body, pregnancies, things like that, pop it in the chat. Otherwise, let's get moving. I was about to say moving and grooving, but that's like too dad jokey for this early in the session. I'd like to start seated, please. So ideally at the top of your mat, but you know, if you locate somewhere a little different, that's fine. See if you can cross the legs as much as possible this morning. And then I'd just like you to start with a bit of a seated cat-cow. So grab a hold of the legs, ideally through around the knees, but if it's somewhere else, that's okay. Start to push the back of your t-shirt back behind you as you start to imprint your chin on your chest. And then start to pull your hands through your chest as you look up as high to the sky as you can. Continue with that for me, pretty please. Round, pull back. You've got the support of the knees there, so you can really grab a hold and go for gold. Lovely. A few more. See if you can start to rock back on your waistband a little bit, so you're really pulling the mid of the t-shirt to the wall behind you. And then you kind of rock forward on your t-shirt, pushing the center of your shirt to the wall in front of you. Round. And pull. Two more. Nice. After your last one, let's meet in the middle and take it into a little bit of a twist. So just reach across the body, opposite hand to knee, and then spin to face the wall behind you. Kind of recoil through the center, and again, opposite hand reaches to the other side of your knee. We look to the wall behind us and start to use that hand on the mat, so the one that's kind of reaching to the back of your t-shirt. And then rinse and repeat. Each time we do this, can you think about growing nice and tall? So you're ideally taking all of the tension out of the back of your t-shirt. There's no loose bits, there's no crinkles. You're trying to fill the whole thing. Last one. Beautiful. Now I want to take it into a kind of like a bit of a weird ass reverse bridge. I like to do mine with my knees bent, so I'm just going to place one hand on the mat behind me, rock my weight forward so I can peel my waistband up, and then sit down and repeat. If that's a little uncomfortable through the legs, know that you can always do it with the legs long instead. It does create a little bit more weight through the hand, so only go as high as you'd like. But just start to push your waistband up to the sky as you would if you were lying flat on the mat, and then rinse and repeat. Can you try and emulate that cat-cow shape? So as you come forward, you're pushing the front of your t-shirt up, and then you're kind of rounding as you roll down to repeat. Let's do two more. And I can already tell I'm not going to have enough time to do everything I want to do today. These classes should be longer. Awesome. Let yourself kind of just extend those legs out long in front of you. And then I'd like you to slide your fingertips down your leggings as close to your toes as you can. Think about keeping the hands in contact with the pants as you slide back and roll onto your waistband. Slide the hands down the pants, reach towards your toes. Maybe they reach past your toes if you've got that flexi. And then slide back down, roll onto your waistband. A few more just like this. Reach forward, try and take it as far as you possibly can this morning. And then find that beautiful roundness through the t-shirt, chin to chest as you slide back on your waistband. One more. Yeah. Lovely. All right, we're going to take it all the way down onto our backs. So slide forward, reach for your toes. See if you can bring your knee and nose together like they want to hang out. And then as you slide the hands down the leggings, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going till you make your way to the floor. Hands reach overhead Hands come back to the pants if you can, and then slide yourself all the way down your leggings towards your toes again. Yeah, I'm being mean this morning. It's the roll up with no momentum. Go for it. Slide all the way down your leggings. Take your time. At the very last minute, the hands leave the pants and reach up and overhead. They find their way back and then slowly crawl yourself up and reach towards your toes. One more at this beautiful slow pace, and then we add the arms in to make it a little quicker, a little more dynamic. Next time you reach for your toes, I'd like you to give it a little triple reach. So reach, reach further, reach furthest, and then roll all the way down. This time as the hands come overhead, see if you can keep them there. So sleeves by your ears, roll up and reach for your toes. 3, 2, 1. See if you can keep the arms by the ears as you roll down. Hands land overhead and we go again. Sleeves by ears, roll up, reach for your toes. 3, 2, 1. Sleeves by ears, roll down. Yeah, beautiful. So know if you want to keep tracing along the line of your leggings, then that's a beautiful option that you can take. I'm just challenging you a little here to keep the arms overhead the whole time. That's looking really good. How are we feeling about a really slow roll down with those hands overhead? I think everyone's feeling good. Let's pause in this tall seated position. Reach your hands as high as they possibly can. Sleeves are almost glued to your ears. Roll down piece by piece of your t-shirt. See if you can keep the sleeves and ears together. Take your time. How slowly can you make it down to the mat? And then once you're there, it's almost like you're going to slingshot. Peel yourself forward. 3, 2, 1. Rinse and repeat. Round through the t-shirt. Keep your sleeves by your ears. Make it the slowest peel down you possibly can. And then slingshot yourself back up. This is your last one. When you come down on your back, I'd like you to stay. Slowest one yet. Slower, slower. Challenge it. There we go. Yes, it's almost like you're not moving. When you come down, we'll all meet together. Bend the knees to the sky, feet flat on the mat, hands are still overhead. Take it to a little bit of a hundreds prep. We're just going to curl up, reach your fingertips towards your toes, and then lower down, fingers to the mat. Swing them up and over, reach for your toes, swing them back down to the mat. Keep going. Yeah. Beautiful. See, every time you get up, if you can curl that little bit higher, put your makeup stamp of your chin on your beautiful white t-shirt. Yeah, Kiara, I see where you're going with it, but keep the low of your t-shirt down. It's just the shoulders and head peeling up. Yeah, that's it. A little bit lower, stay lower. Lower, lower. And start to bring a knee with you, please. Knee into nose as you reach for your toes. Reset at the bottom. Curl up, knee to nose. Reset. Curl and lower. Yes, I'm seeing connection of pants to nose. That is nice, guys. Give your little knee a kiss. Beautiful. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, curl up, stay up. You've got it. See if you can reach the opposite leg long. Pull both knees in. Reset. The t-shirt doesn't change now. Pull the opposite knee in, leg long. Both legs long this time. Reset. I know we're changing it. One knee in, one leg long. Both knees in, reset, knee in, leg long, both legs long, reset. You've got it. Knee in, both knees in. I confused myself then. Reset, knee in, leg long, both legs long, reset. Give me one more. Beautiful. Next time your knees come into your t-shirt, hold them there. You've got it, we're finishing. Start your 100 beats of those arms, up, down, up, down. Nice. Bring a little intensity to it. You're on the mat, not the reformer, so they can be really nice and big and juicy here. And then I'd like you to reach your right leg long. Extend your left leg out to meet it. Bring your left leg in. Bring your right leg in and repeat. Left leg long. Right leg goes to meet it. Right leg in, left leg in. Right leg long. Left leg to meet it. Left leg in, right leg in. You've got 10 more. Go. Swap. Swap. Yes, beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stop beating those arms, but nothing else really changes. The head is on the mat. The feet are exactly where they started. Perfect. Marriage made in heaven. Let's bridge it. Peel your waistband up towards the ceiling and then roll your waistband back down to the mat. Nothing else needs to change. Peel up, lower down. Nice. So the first for you, just to rinse it out. And then if you're starting to get a little more in you, as you peel the waistband up, can you peel up onto the tippy toes of your feet? Lower down with your tippy toes on the mat and then feet flat. Ooh, cramp through my calf. Peel the waistband up. Peel up onto the tippy toes. Keep the tippy toes there as you roll down. Feet flat. Go again. Peel up. Lift the heels. Keep the heels floating as you roll down. Beautiful. If you're still looking for a little more, as you roll down, can you create that hover so you don't get the rest at the bottom? You're coming almost down, all the way up. Yeah, nice. Maybe for the last few, the heels don't lower anymore. You're rolling the waistband down, rolling the waistband up, pushing your tippy toes firmly into the ground. For 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let yourself rest down. Pull your knees in towards your t-shirt with your hands and give yourself a little rock from side to side. Great. Keeping your head down and your hands on your knees, I'd like you to let one leg go, reach it long. Pull it in and swap. Grab a hold of that knee, reach the other leg long. We're going to that one leg stretch. Pull it in, reach, pull it in, reach. Nice. See as you can, as much as you can, if you can curl the head and shoulders up. So every time you squeeze that knee in, you're actually pulling it towards your nose, creating that nice compression in the middle. That's looking good. Know that you can stay with that single leg, or if you'd like to go a little further, maybe both legs reach together and both legs tuck together. You can tell your old Pilates instructors squeezing the sides of your pants as your legs go long. Nice. Whichever option you're in, let's go for another 8. Nice. Are we ready to add those 100 arms to finish? I think so. Let's go for 3, 2, 1. Pull both knees in, arms by your sides. Start to create your beats again. This is the last time we do it, I promise. Add in your single leg. Out, out, out. Yeah, but can you still imagine you're pulling that knee to nose? Imagine your hands are there to create that beautiful tight shape. That's it. Try and kiss the knee each time. And then if you went there last time, double leg. Go. in, out, in, out. I think some of those beats could be a little bigger, guys. You've got it in you. To the sky, to your thighs. To the sky, to your thighs. 8, 7. That's it. Beautiful. For 3, 2. Can you finish with your full 100? See if you can reach those legs out any amount. Give me 10, 9, 8. If you're going to challenge yourself, start to lower those legs towards the mat. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lie flat. Beautiful work. Knees into your t-shirt again. Can you start to just gently find a little rock here? So it's a little bit of active recovery. It's a little bit of a roll through the back of your t-shirt. There's no rules for this. You can grab a hold of wherever you'd like. I just want you to start to rock and roll until you eventually make your way to the top of your mat. I stayed a little longer than I should because I was enjoying it. Once you're there, grab a little hold behind your leggings, please, and take your legs a little wider. Great. Just going to again roll back and roll forward. This time with the legs a little wider, see if you can find a pause at the top. Rock back any amount, roll forward, see if you can pause. That's it, looking good. All right, we've got about 5 more here, so see if we can challenge ourselves to work a little bit more towards height of those socks. So still no real rules here. We're rocking back, we're finding a pause, but we're challenging ourselves to pause with our socks a little higher towards the sky. Nice. That's looking good, guys. You've got 1 more. Woo! Some people's socks are right up to the sky. Yes! And then next time you come to seated, stay. Your legs should already be naturally wider, so we're just going to straighten them. Perfect. I'm going to again, just as we did in our warm-up, reach across the body, opposite hand to opposite knee, and then twist to face towards the back wall. Ooh, should have heard my back just crack. And then retrace our steps through the center and do it again. Hand to opposite knee, reach and look at the wall behind you, and then go again. This might be your happy place, just finding your way towards sore. If you feel like you would like to go a little further though, every time you move through the center, add in your spine stretch. So reach the fingers towards the wall in front of you, peel back up to seated, find your twist. Find yourself in the center, reach the fingers towards the wall in front of you, sit tall and twist to the opposite side. Nice. So these are all shapes that we've done before. In our roll-up, we were reaching towards our socks. Now we're reaching towards our imaginary socks. We twisted before with our knees bent. Now our knees are simply long. Last one. Great. That's looking really good. Slide the legs back towards one another, please, in a bent position. Great. This time I'm going to challenge you to see if you can hold onto the front of your leggings, but if you prefer the back, that's okay too. We're going to roll back and roll forward. I don't mind if your toes touch the mat. Roll back, roll forward. See if you can let go of your pants now. So the hands are just kind of towards the front of your leggings, but they're not actually holding on to anything. Yeah. All right, next time you roll back, see if you can actually grab a hold of the waistband and you stay in this kind of inverted shape. And then you let your waistband go, reach the hands to the front of the room. Roll back, cup your waistband. Roll forward, reach to the front of the room. I'm seeing some really awesome lifts. So challenge yourself to get more and more of your t-shirt off the mat each time while you've got the hands there to support your bum. Beautiful. All right. Know that you can stay exactly as you are, or maybe we start to play around with straightening one of the legs. So as you roll forward, reach the socks to the sky. Bend to roll through the middle, reach your sock to the mat. Roll forward, reach your sock to the sky. Roll back, reach your sock to the mat. Ideally, we're alternating legs each side, just so we're getting opening through both of them. And then maybe there's that little challenge for you as you roll forward. You're lengthening one leg, but the other sock is hovering away from the mat. If it's touching, that's fine. I'm just offering you an exploration of movement as you come forward. Awesome. Is double leg there for you? Roll up and over, both socks to the mat. Roll up and forward, both socks lift to the sky. Bend as you roll through the middle. Straighten as you reach your end point. That's it. It's looking really good. Beautiful teasers, guys. Next time you roll up and back, can we stay there? So we've ideally got both socks towards the ground. If you've only got one, that doesn't matter. Just going to lift that sock that's on the ground towards the sky and then back down towards the ground. Reach it up to the sky, back down. If you've got that double leg, it looks exactly the same. It's reaching up to the ceiling and then lowering to the mat for 4, for 3, yeah, for 2, for 1. Pause with those legs down towards the ground. Split the legs apart. So both toes are on the ground, but toes are far away from one another. There we go. Roll down your t-shirt for the roll over. Circle the legs back to meet, out long. We do it again. Roll up and over. Your hands can be on the mat to your waistband, I don't mind. Split the toes apart to a V. Roll down your t-shirt. Circle the legs to meet. One more, you've got it. Roll up and over. Split the legs. Roll down your t-shirt. Bring the legs to meet out long. And then let them rest on the ground. Ooh, we having fun? I'd like you to come back in towards your bridge. So we're down in our supine work again. Slide the heels towards the bottom, legs to sky. This time, can you take a little diamond with your feet? So heels together, toes turn out, and pull your heels in towards your bum as much as you can. I'd like you to try and reach the fingertips for the sky this time, and then peel your waistband up and roll your waistband back down. Know that if any part of this movement doesn't feel good, we've got our bridge from our first round that you can come back towards. And we're pretty much going to add in all the same movements, but with this slightly different positioning through the feet. So as you peel up now, I'd like you to take the heels away, but keep them squeezing towards one another, and then roll back down, feet flat. Waistband up, peel the heels, lower down, heels lower. Again, your option is there to keep the waistband hovering, so we never get that little moment of break at the bottom. Yeah, nice. All right, if you went there last time, peel the heels up and hold them there so they're up the whole time. Feet are in that V. Go for it. Lift and lower that waistband. 10, 9. Whatever you've chosen, we're going to hold at the top together as a group. So get ready for that in 3, 2, peel up, stay up. I'd just like you to draw the knees towards one another and then peel the knees apart. Think about butterfly wings flapping. Close in and open. Ooh, cramp. Let's go. 8, 7. Nice. See if you can keep that little V feet. If it's not there for you today, just do whatever you need to do to find that open and close of the knees. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Slowly roll yourself back down. Last little bit of work, and then we're going to change body positions. So pull the knees in towards you, pretty please. Start to rock and roll to bring yourself up towards the top of your mat. Legs go wide as we get ready for our full saw here. So we twisted across the body, hand to knee last time. Now we go hand to the outside of the foot. Restack in the middle, twist to the other side, hand to the outside of your foot, and then through the middle. If you'd like to take it into your full saw, as you reach towards your toes, your opposite hand is high-fiving the sky, and then your arms find a T as you sit tall. Reach, high-five the ceiling, T, reach, T. If you want those little pulses, go for it. Saw off your pinky toe for 3, 2, 1, sit tall. 3, 2, 1, sit tall. You've got 2 more. Beautiful. All right. What we've essentially done here with these wide legs is create our open leg rocker challenge. So all I'd like you to do is pick up behind the backs of your knees, so wherever your legs were. Great. Get yourself set up nice and easy. Rock back and rock forward. Find that little hover of your toes. Start to keep your feet high towards the sky, just as we did last time. And then maybe you start to see if you can slide your hands down towards your socks a little more. Great. And you do whatever you need to at the top here. So if it's rocking forward and bending the knees and tapping them to the ground to find that start shape, go there. Legs long to rock back, roll forward, and whatever you need at the top. Together we've got 5. That looks great. Yes, nice. I love what you're doing, Georgia. Go for it. 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful rockers, guys. All right, just let your knees drop towards the computer screen and then you'll end up in a bit of a side mermaid position, and that's exactly where we're going. Reach the hand up and over to the wall. Come back through middle and swap sides. Yeah. So I really would like you to explore this shape for yourself. Does that mean that that bottom hand stays in close to the waistband as you reach? Or does that mean that bottom hand starts to crawl away from you and you start to slide down towards the mat more? Totally up to you. Explore that movement. Together we've got 5, 4, last 2, last 1. Stay facing towards the screen. I'd just like you to scooch those heels in closer towards your bottom so you can find yourself in a low kneel position. Great. And then we start to do the exact same thing, but we make it bigger. So in our mermaid, we bring our waistband with us, reach up and over to the wall to the side, come down through center and change the direction of the hands. Waistband still lifts if we can. Through the middle, reach up, peel up, come down and swap. Beautiful. Next time you come into this side bend shape, can you stay? I'd like you to take the top leg out long for me, please. And then I'd just like you to lift and lower it. lift it up, tap it down. Great. My hand is still reaching up and overhead because I enjoy that sensation of opening up through my side body. But I encourage you to do whatever feels really nice for you today. So if it's by your hip pocket, if it's by your side, you do you. I'd like you to focus on getting a little higher through that kick now each time. And if you can see yourself in the screen, can you try and get this bottom leg as straight as possible? Yeah. We've got 4, 3, 2, hold it up. If your hand is not overhead, reach it there now, please. And then elbow to knee, reach everything long. We've got 10. Elbow to knee, reach everything long. Awesome. Let's go for 3, 2, elbow to knee, pause, 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 pause. Try and get them to touch and then reach long. Go again. Pull them in. We're going to hold. Go, 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 go. Pull knee, elbow, get them to touch. Last one, reach long. Go again. Little bit hold high, longer. Pull it in. Go, 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 go. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and reach long and down. Return everything in towards that seated position for me. Whew. And we just do the exact same thing on the other side. So place your opposite hand down to the mat. Peel up into your side bend, please. Great. Extend that top leg out long. And then it's just that lift and lower. Up, down. See, I told you I was going to run out of time. Again, find that moment for that top hand. What does it need? What feels most comfortable? And then if you're anything like me, this butt is a little bit sore from our previous round, particularly that bend and straighten. So I'd like you to really push this one up and down. That's it. Beautiful. For 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, reach everything long. Arm overhead, leg out. Pull everything in, reach it long. Bend and straighten. You've got it. Yeah. That's looking really good. Okay, it's our last round, so let's do all of those points. Reach everything long and high. Try and keep that height as you pull knee to elbow. Reach everything long and high, pull it in. We've got those holds coming up in 4, 3, 2, knee to elbow. See if you can get them to touch. See if you can get them higher to the sky. 3, 2, 1. Reach everything long. Let's do it again. Pull it in. See if you can get them to touch and point them to the ceiling. 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach everything long. This is our last one. Let's go for it. Pull, knee to elbow. Keep reaching them up. Keep reaching them together. 6, 5. Counting's not helpful, is it? 3, 2, and 1. Let everything go down. Find yourself in that low kneel. And then it's a kneeling spine stretch from here. Reach the fingertips forward. Try and pull your nose down towards the mat. And then come on up for me. Slide everything forward and then pull it in. If you've got a little more in you today, let's try and get the t-shirt moving more with the hands. So chin to chest and round as you slide those fingertips towards the camera. And then as you slide those fingertips back towards your pockets, you start to look back and lift up. It's that cat-cow shape from earlier. Spine twist forward, slide the fingertips towards the screen. Slide the fingertips towards your hip pockets. Start to look up and push your t-shirt forward. 2 more. Slide. And pull back, look up. Slide. And pull back, look up. Perfect. Little thigh stretch and then we finish our class in standing. So I'm in my low kneel and facing towards the screen. I'm just going to pick my bottom up and drop my bottom back down to my heels. Pick my bottom up, it's like a kneeling squat. You can set your own pace and intensity for this. I quite like to do it quickly because I feel like that starts to build a little bit of my heart rate. And I like to bring my arms with me. So up as I lift up, in front as I sit down. Again, I encourage you to explore what feels really nice with you. Perhaps if your knees are just like not vibing this, you take it a little slower. Maybe you take the knees a little wider. I want you to do you. We've got 3, 2, 1. Can you come up and pause up, please? Reach the arms to the screen. I'd like you to try and keep your flat back for as long as you can before you break at the hips and sit your bottom down. Go again. Lift up, reach up. Take the hands to the screen. Try and keep that flat back as you hinge back. And then when you can't go anymore, you break at the hips and reset. Up, reach, lower and sit. Up, reach, lower and sit. Cool. Maybe that's where you stay today, or if you'd like to go into your full thigh stretch, you no longer break at the hips. So you hinge back, come back as far as you can, and then you just reach forward again. I'm just going to turn my body to show you. Hinge back, come back, and then forward and up. We've got 10. Arms in front, hinge, lift, and reach. 7. There we go. Yeah, really nice. Yes. See if your bottom and heels can stay as far apart from each other in that initial hinge. Yeah, nice. 3, 2. Who's feeling spicy? I am. Let's add in a hold. Hands to the screen. You've got it. We're going to hinge only as far as you feel comfortable. Keep reaching your fingertips and your waistband to the screen. Start to hinge yourself further back, further back, further back. Hold it there. Come with me. Stay back. You've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Break at the hips. Drop yourself down. Whew. Do anything you need to release that sensation, and then we are going to slowly make our way to standing. So I'm going to place my hands to the mat, rock all of my weight forward onto my knees so I can tuck my toes. From there, I rock back onto my feet and rock forward a few times. Rock back, rock forward. Nice. When I'm ready, I'm going to rock back so far that maybe my heels come to the ground, and then I roll myself to straight legs. Take my little elephant twist at the bottom, so walk my hands as far across to the left foot as I can, and then sort of swing through the middle, catching myself on the right side. Elephant swing to the left side. Elephant swing to the right side. One more. Nice. Slowly make my way back to the center. Take my feet a little wider and then slowly peel up to a standing position. All right, let's finish class in standing. Let's do it. We are going to squat, please. So that's why the feet are wider. But if you start to sit down and you want to adjust, you go for it. My knees still a bit funny from the other day, so I'm going to turn my toes out a little bit more because that's my most comfortable position. Great. I can see some of you getting nice and deep in that movement straight away, so go for it. Start to try and sit your waistband down. And then a little bit more intention as you come up. Almost like that slingshot movement from the mat that we did in our roll up. Perfect. Let's go for 5 more and then we'll add on. Last 2. Last one. Come down, stay down, please. I'd like you to shift all of your weight into your left foot, step your right foot out long, step them back together, and then stand up. So come down, shift all of your weight, reach one leg long, bring it back in, and then we lift from our squat. So we squat, reach, return, and stand. Squat, reach, return, and stand. So kind of like your skater from the reformer, there's a really nice and noticeable shift of your weight into the leg that stays bent. Great. If you'd like a little more this morning, as you step that straight leg out, maybe it no longer touches the mat, it finds a little hover, then it tucks back in and you stand up. Sit down, reach out, maybe the foot hovers, maybe it taps, and then bring it in. We've got 6. Beautiful. Yeah, for the last few, see if you can really slow that down. Reach it long, pull it in, stand on up. Sit down, reach, pull, and stand for 4, 3, 2. That was a classic Pilates move, wasn't it? Whichever leg you land in, can you stay there? We're just going to do tiny little lift and lowers at the bottom. And this is where you can kind of chop and choose between the two. So maybe your toe of the long leg is resting on the mat, or maybe it's floating, adding that little bit of extra balance challenge. Whatever you choose, can you go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Can you come down and stay down? That long leg that's to the side is going to sweep to the back now. Do the exact same thing. Bend it in to stand up from your squat. Squat down and kick the leg out behind now as opposed to the side. Pull it in, stand up, sit down, shoot the leg out behind. Great. So now as opposed to that skater on the reformer, we're working towards our scooter on the reformer. So the purpose of coming down into that squat first is sitting your butt back, and then you reach the leg long, pull it in and stand up. That's looking awesome, guys. Maybe the same option applies to last time. As the leg comes out now, it's hovering just off the mat, and then you pull it in to stand up. Or maybe it stays down on the mat. I don't mind. Let's go for 6. That's it. I think we can all see what's coming, can't we? We're going to hold at the bottom in 2. In 1, let's go. Squat down, kick that leg out long. Tiny little lift and lowers through your bent knee. Up, down, up, down. Ooh, I've lost my balance. That back toe is resting on the mat, or for that little bit extra, it's floating just off the mat. 6, 5, 4, 3. We're not done. Stay. Just that back leg now. Into a bent leg, out to a straight leg. In, out, 10, 9. Get low if you can. Step it in, step it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Both legs in together. Stand up nice and tall. Woo. My mat's moving. Awesome. Can you come into a little standing side bend for me? So slide one hand down your leggings as you reach the opposite hand up and over. Move through center and reach to the other side. Great. So continuing that theme from the roll up at the start of class, see if you can keep the hand to the legging as you roll into your shape and as you peel on up from your shape. Cool. Let's do a few more. Two more. Last one. Come on up to standing. Take that beautiful wide stance that we found as we rolled up to standing before. It's going to muck with a few of you, but we're going to come into a plank shape, staying in the same direction we are. If you need to readjust your body, you always can. That's totally fine. So come down into your squat position as low as you can. Do what you need to do to get your hands down onto the mat, please. Step your right foot back. Step your left foot back. Step your right foot in. Step your left foot in. And slowly come all the way up to standing. Do it again. Sit down into your chair. Do what you need to get the hands to the mat. Step one leg back, opposite leg back. Retrace your steps so you can slowly come on up to standing again. Great. Sit down, hands down, step back, step back, step forward, step forward. Can you add an overhead clap now? Because we're doing a great job. Great. Sit down. Step, step, in, stand and clap. Go again. Cool. Okay, we're almost finished here. If you would like to give it a go, hands down, can you jump both feet back, jump both feet forward, and stand up? If the jump's not for you today, stay exactly as you were. Step, step. Maybe you want to jump back and then step those feet forward. Maybe you want to step back but jump the feet forward. Whatever option you're choosing, we have 30 seconds and we're all done. In this anyway. Yes, I see some people going for it with the tempo. You do you. Go. Let's 15 seconds. Smash it out. 10, 9. Yes, incredible. 3, 2, and 1. Let's end up standing. Give yourself 3 big claps overhead. That was excellent. And then let's not forget our other leg, shall we? Gonna come down into our squat. Step one leg out to straight. Pull it back in, stand up. That's it. Rinse and repeat. You've got it. We've been here before. Come down, step out, step in, stand up. Sit down, step out, step in, stand up. Great. Because we've been here before, feel free to climb up the ladders a little quicker if you'd like. So maybe that foot starts to hover straight away. I don't mind. What I would like us to work towards is finding those little points. So as you sit back, you're really sitting your butt back to get low. And then you're taking your time with that shift of weight and that lengthening of the straight leg. I know we're tired, we're at the end of class, but let's get the most out of it that we can. Yeah. Cool. Great. Let's see if we can take the foot just off the mat. So we're working on that balance, refining that little bit of control. There we go. Oh, that was a terrible one. I lost my balance. Together we've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Come down into your squat. I did my left leg last time. Hopefully you remember which one you did. You're going to step the opposite leg out long. It becomes that little lift and lower from the bent leg only, up and down. And then if you found that tiny little float of your sock from the mat, bring it back. Great. Let's go for 4, 3, 2, hold down, stay. That straight leg is now going to sweep behind you. We rinse and repeat. Pull it in to stand up from our squat. Sit down in our squat and slide that straight leg back. Slide it in, stand up, sit down, slide it out. Whew. Looking good. If the float of the leg is there, go for it. If you want to keep the toes on the mat, see if you can focus on getting a little deeper into your seat each time. Together we've got 5, 3, 2. We know exactly where we're going. Calm down, stay down. Back leg long. It's the bent leg doing the work. Tiny little lift and lowers. See if you can float that sock off the mat behind you. Let's go for 5, 4, 3, 2. Stay there. See if you can pull that back knee in and then kick that leg out. This is it. This is all we've got. Sit down low into that bent leg. Yes. See if you can slow it down for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Stand on up, shake those legs. Incredible. The only one we didn't get through today that I wanted to was our backstroke. So we'll do that next time. Let's finish in a little twist, please. So feet wherever you'd like, arms to a T. I'd like you to twist towards the back of the room and then twist to the opposite side. Twist and twist. Doesn't usually matter if you use a little bit of momentum in this one. Just feel like you're wringing out your t-shirt. Next time you twist back, if you'd like to experiment with this movement, the hand reaching to the wall behind you is going to lower to the back of your pants as your top hand reaches to the sky. Reset into your T, twist through center and repeat. Back hand comes down to the back of your pants, top hand reaches to the sky, eye gaze follows. Find your T, one more. Twist, pause, lift to the sky, and repeat. Last one. Twist, lower, reach, and done. Thank you so much for joining me. Every single week I leave my heating on, but it's kind of good. It's like I'm joining Bridie in the hot studio. Any feedback, any questions, more than welcome. We've got lots of time to chat today.